You know that feeling when you're super pumped to start something new, but then life happens. Chuckles. Don't worry, we've all been there. Today, let's talk about something that's been fascinating scientists, and honestly, driving all of us crazy: motivation. What makes us tick, and why do we sometimes just stop ticking? You're probably watching this while procrastinating on something important. No judgment here. I've been there too. But hey, that's exactly why we need to have this chat. Picture this. It's 6 a.m. and your alarm goes off. Some people jump out of bed ready to conquer the world, while others, like me sometimes, hit that snooze button like it's a whack-a-mole game. Ever wondered why? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the science of staying driven. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs said that, and while he was onto something, there's actually so much more to it. You see, motivation isn't just about feeling good or having a cup of strong coffee. It's this amazing cocktail of chemicals in your brain: dopamine, serotonin, and other fancy-named neurotransmitters doing a little dance up there. When you achieve something, even something tiny, your brain releases these feel-good chemicals. It's like getting a high five from your own brain. Let me share something personal. Last year, I was in this massive slump. Nothing felt exciting anymore. Then I learned about this thing called dopamine detox. Sounds scary, right? Laughs. But here's the cool part. By taking a break from instant gratification, yeah, I'm looking at you, social media, your brain actually becomes more sensitive to natural rewards. Mind-blowing, isn't it? The difference between try and triumph is just a little umph. I remember reading this quote on a tiny coffee shop wall, and it stuck with me. But let's be real. Sometimes that umph feels more like moving a mountain. Here's the thing about motivation that nobody tells you. It's not about waiting for inspiration to strike like lightning. It's more like building a bonfire. You start with tiny twigs, small tasks, add bigger sticks, bigger goals, and keep it burning with consistent actions. Want to know a secret? Your brain actually loves routines more than motivation. Shocking, right? When you build habits, you're basically creating shortcuts in your brain. It's like installing apps that run automatically. No motivation needed. Scientists found that people who break down their goals into tiny, ridiculously easy steps are more likely to succeed. Want to write a book? Start with one sentence. Want to run a marathon? Start with walking to your mailbox. Sounds too simple. That's exactly why it works. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Yeah, we've all heard that one. But have you ever thought about why it's so true? It's because our brains love small wins. Each tiny victory is like a little party in your head, making you want more. Here's a fun trick I use. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. When you're feeling stuck, count backward from 5 and at 1 just start moving. It sounds silly, but it works because it bypasses your brain's overthinking mode. Try it. What's the worst that could happen? Remember those days when you felt unstoppable, when you were so focused that time just flew by? Scientists call that flow state, but I like to call it being in the zone. It's like being a superhero, minus the cape, although who says you can't wear one? The coolest part: motivation is contagious. Ever noticed how hanging out with energetic people makes you more energetic? That's why I love sharing these ideas with you all. We're in this together. Before I wrap up, here's something I want you to remember. Motivation isn't about being perfect. It's about progress, not perfection. Some days you'll feel like you can conquer the world. Others you might struggle to get out of bed, and that's completely okay. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. This quote hits different when you really think about it, doesn't it? If you found this helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe. Share this with someone who needs a motivation boost. We all know someone who does. Drop a comment below about your favorite motivation hack. I'd love to hear from you. Remember, you've got this, and I'll see you in the next video. End of script. Word count 1998.